Welcome back to Bareback Podcast. I'm your host. I'm gonna say this. I don't believe a goddamn thing Kiki Palmer said. Those pictures don't mean shit. She's a modern woman. She's a feminist. She's a sexual deviant. Her image is in the toilet. And a bad image in Hollywood means bad for business. So she need to put it back on the side. Let's talk about it. First of all, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I was raised like that. That's all I ever knew. Women, I don't believe no woman. I'll never believe women. I don't never believe women. I don't think no mother's a good mother. I don't think no mother is a good mother. That's my opinion. I think a good mother is a mother who has a father in the house. A mother who picks a decent man, a provider, a caring and loving man to keep her in check, because I think women are terrorists and I think women are crazy. That's just my opinion. It sounds misogynist, whatever. You know, some people be like, oh, men shouldn't abuse women? Really? Never? So men should just never hit women. I can name at least 5 reasons to be activated to do something to a woman. 1, her sending pictures of a guy smashing her out. 2, you calling her, she picked the phone up, a nigga picked the phone up, he's smashing her. 3, she's smashing niggas in front of your kid. 4, she disrespect your kid. 5, she disrespect your mom, she put her hands on your mom. 6, she spit on you. She fucking sent you to rehab and empty their fucking bank accounts and take all your fucking money while she's gone. Fucking, I could just go on forever of reasons. Not saying people should hit women. I can name a million reasons why I can understand why a man would do something to a woman. Not condoning at all. The Bareback Podcast does not condone violence, but nigga, I understand. Nigga, it's not a woman in my life that I could say I could really respect if I do some real judging. First of all, let's say this. I'm an Aquarius. That's one thing. For 2, I'm a pessimist. I don't believe nothing nobody say. You gotta prove to me. You gotta prove to and 3, I'm a criminal. I had a lot of cases. Beat some, lost some, learn how to beat others, right? I done sold crack, I've been in prison, I'm from the projects, I know some of the worst people. Nigga, you can't lie to me. I could smell a lie. Because for one, you come to me, I'm assuming you lying anyway. You have to prove everything you say to me. You have to show everything to me in its full context. You can't show me a video, a few seconds of a video and give me a whole story of your perspective. Yeah, give me the whole video and I got to hear the other side of the story of like my last video, the Mexican, the kid who let you side the Mexican. You showed a small video and only had one side of the story. They ain't tell me the whole side. I don't believe none of that shit. So now we got pictures of Kiki Palmer allegedly being abused, right? Still pictures. We ain't got a video. We ain't got no audio. We ain't got nothing. It's not released. Maybe it'll come out in court, maybe. And I'm going to say this. If Kiki Palmer is telling the truth and she is being abused, then she need to get far away. But I don't believe nothing she's saying because she has a history of lying on black men. Exhibit A. Let's go back 6 years ago, 2017, the Me Too movement, right?
Term coined by activist Tarana Burke a decade earlier, Milano urged women who had experienced sexual assault or harassment to tweet Me Too. What followed is widely considered to be a watershed moment. We saw people in different countries taking to the streets. The accusations against powerful men first emerged in Hollywood. Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, and Bill Cosby were taken to court. Weinstein was sentenced to 23 years in prison and is currently facing another trial. And allegations quickly surfaced in other industries: politics, food, theater, and journalism.
When they was just sending niggas to jail and accusing all these niggas, got Bill Cosby in prison, a bunch of shit. They were saying Tupac was a sexual deviant. He assaulted a woman. We know Tupac ain't raped no woman. We know Mike Tyson ain't raped a woman. But that was just let me back up a little bit. The founder of the Me Too movement is Tarana Burke. She looks like motherfucking KRS-One with a goddamn pet monster nose. No one ever sexually harasses women, ever. She probably never had sex with a human being voluntarily. No one ever sexually assaulted this woman. Have you seen this woman? I'm gonna show you a picture of this woman. Now, she founded the Me Too movement, and she only attacked black men. She ain't attacked no white executives. She ain't go out the Weinstein. She ain't go after nobody. She was just, every time a black man did something to a woman, she was just fucking it's a hard body movement to fucking incriminate black men. It's a feminist movement. Feminists are female supremacists. In the beginning of feminism, these white women didn't want black men to vote, so they wanted some rights to vote too. They got it. That's the first wave. Second wave of feminism was, I forgot the white woman's name, but she infiltrated the black woman to divide her from the black pride movement, the civil rights movement. So they gave feminism, a new twist. We don't need men, right?
Gloria, at the festival, you worked for the Independent Research Service.
That's right.
Well, exactly when did your own association with the CIA start, and in what fashion? Did they come to you, or did you go to them?
That's at the same time welfare came and all that. My podcast, I'm regurgitating all the same things. So she came in, divided the man, welfare came and made it more further. You don't need a man, yada yada. The same time they started educating women and imprisoning black men. They started giving women goddamn education, better jobs, executives jobs and shit. Feminism basically took women out the house and made them work. So instead of having, because before all you needed was one parent to work, take care of like 17 kids. The feminist movement fucked that up. They made it so that now 2 people have to work.
The feminist movement was fighting for equal opportunity for women in education and the workforce. The sexual revolution was fighting for all sorts of sexual freedoms. Cosmo, we pretended that this sexual revolution was a freedom for women. It actually was not. It was actually kind of a slavery. But we pretended it was freedom for women. And over time, as the sexual revolution and the women's movement got identified closer and closer together, a lot of women began to buy into that illusion.
Because allegedly women wanted rights to work, not pretty women, just women who couldn't get married, women who couldn't get chose. They needed something too because they had nothing but they had to either stay with their fathers. I had a prostitute. So I get it. Okay, so everyone was getting chose, right? That was when men had more power to choose and women acted a little better. And, men had more laws back then. So they got domestic laws in the book. So we can't, I turn on women and keep them in check, which was back then. Somehow, when men had the power to, I turn to these women, they behaved better. Marriage was up. Kids got more educated. It was less crime. Feminism took the men out the house. Black men, white men, Latino men, it took all men, but mostly it affected the black community. So it took the men out the house. Crime is up. And it also fucked up generations of women because now I don't need a man, yada, yada, yada. Let's fast forward to Kiki Palmer. She is an LGBTQ. She is a feminist. She Me Too Trey Songz.
Kiki Palmer has called out Trey Songz for being a dangerous creep, and she is super mad at him for what he did to her.
And then it's like, we're taking it to court. It's time to get serious. #MeToo.
Trey Songz is about to get into some serious trouble with Kiki's recent revelations about him. She has come out in public and has spoken about what Trey did to her and how he is in some serious trouble. Kiki has made several accusations against Trey and everything else that has been talked about him. But the accusations seem pretty true. But what has she revealed about him? And is she the only one who is accusing Trey of being a creep? Well, stay tuned because we have all the tea on Trey and Kiki's recent brawl. So, Kiki Palmer is releasing her all-new music video, and the whole buzz about Trey started when she went on to promote her music video Big Boss, and she talked with People's Magazine. She made certain claims about her experience in the music industry and essays being a trend in the industry that everyone knows about but no one talks about. But according to her, there needs to be a #MeToo movement in the music industry too. But before we get into the whole story, let's first get into what exactly happened between Kiki and Trey. It started with Trey's music video Pick Up the Phone. The whole issue is about a cameo performance of Kiki in the music video, but apparently she never consented to be in the video, and according to Trey, he had her permission. But there's more, and it gets real tricky after this.
You guys, I'm honestly so upset and so livid that Trey Songz put me in his artist's video because I told him I didn't want to be in that goddamn video.
According to Kiki, it was a party in Miami that was hosted by Trey and everything happened there. It was a New Year's party. Everyone was having fun and everyone was under the influence, and so was Kiki. But things took a turn for the worse, and a few guys, including Trey, pressured her to be on camera for the music video. Now, why was it a problem for her? Well, hear her out.
I know it sounds comical as but y'all, I hid in the goddamn closet. I hid in the goddamn closet because I was so afraid. Like, I didn't know what to do.
People were pressuring her so hard that she had to hide in a closet, inside a room, in the house where they were partying. She was really afraid, and then Trey came in and found her hidden behind the closet, and what he said next is literally going to blow your mind.
Literally, he starts laughing once he opens up the closet and sees I'm in there and sees how nervous I was. He was like, yo, he was like, you don't have to be in the video. He was like, damn. He's like, yo, Kiki, if you don't want to be in a pop-up video shoot and you want to say that, that's fine, and it's all good, like it's good, sis.
Well, that's that. Kiki.
At the time, with a bunch of white women accusing Trey Songz of all this sexual deviancy and abuse and all this, he haven't been convicted of nothing, all accusations. Anybody can accuse somebody of something. That's not proof of nothing. There is no proof of nothing that she accused Trey Songz of. First of all, she's acting like she knows she's on a video shoot. Nigga, it was a rented house, cameras everywhere. She walked on and said, oh, I didn't know it was going to be a video shoot. Bitch, he called you and told you it was going to be a video shoot. She showed up, and then she was in a video. She had an album at the time, some songs out at the time, so she needed clout because no one listens to fucking Kiki Palmer for music. No one wants to see Kiki Palmer in a fucking video. No one wants to see her really in the movie. She's not a A-list celebrity. She's not a Halle Berry. She's not a Angela Bassett, even though she looked like Angela Bassett. She could have been, but I think she's not as honorable and stand up. She's not as wholesome as Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett's been married forever. You know what I'm saying? Halle Berry, they don't really got no scandals either. I mean, she pick and choose men and get rid of them, and they use her for babies and shit, but she never been a victim. Kiki Palmer's always a victim. And now, as of lately, people use victimization to sell books, get clout, and get control of. So, Kiki Palmer, name was in the garbage because, she did a thing with Usher. Usher had herpes. She was dancing with him, and allegedly she did a song with him. The video was trash. No one listened to it, right? Clout, she's just clout chasing. Yo, Kiki Palmer could never just if she wasn't making controversial accusations and being a victim, she would just fade away. She'd be doing little shows and nobody cared about. She got a new channel. Nobody cares about Kiki. I'm telling you, she has her fan base is bots. They're not real. Because what if you offended her of? She's not she don't have no blockbusters. She had one movie she starred in, Akilah the Bee. That shit was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, she's still riding away. She do little, she get little roles and shit, but she's agenda driven. She's a paid agenda supporter. The first movement she was in was the Me Too movement. That was ruining black men. Now the movement she into now is still a Me Too movement, but now it's I'm a victim movement. Now it's I'm being abused. She's trying to use victimization to get popularity and support, because first of all, it's about Jada Pinkett. It looks bad for Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett has to be her next card. It has to be she's a victim and Will Smith was abusing her too. So no one's going to believe, but it has to come, because when your name is in the garbage, the only thing you can do is get sympathy is to be a victim. Kiki Palmer is a victim. She never accused no white executive of being. She never accused nobody of racism. When we know Hollywood is full of racism, and it's a casting couch. You don't think somebody put Kiki Palmer on a casting couch? I know what y'all saying. Oh, but she's a black woman. Supposed to protect black women. But she's also a swirler. She fucks white. Okay. So. American bedwenching. So bedwenching been happening before American Pie. There's nothing more American than being a fucking bedwench. I'm not just saying, but her, we seen you fuck white bitches, nigga. But did I love them? No. Did I love them? No. See, that's something you gotta take between you and God. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I fuck white bitches, nigga. It's not. You fuck white bitches. It's not bedwenching. It's called fucking white bitches. Everybody does it. But my whole thing is, we gotta protect women we gotta protect women who's not only LGBTQ, not only dates outside her race, not only lies and defame black men. We gotta support her too. We gotta support all this. My nigga, there's nothing consistent in her character. She's nothing but a character. I was going, but he ain't shit, and she's a boss. She's not a boss. She's an employee. If people don't employ her, she don't get paid. She's an employee. She's a token. She pushes agendas. She gets movies done. An actor is not a boss. Can't really be a boss in America. Everybody works for white people. Jay-Z's not a boss. Jay-Z he gets paychecks. He's an employee. So I wouldn't call her a boss. I'll call her a high-paid employee. She's a high-paid employee. She's not a boss. She don't create nothing. Everything she does is in conjunction with somebody white, or it comes from somebody white, or she doesn't invent or create nothing to be a boss. Y'all just be saying, y'all just use any words to describe anybody. She's a boss. Man, shut the fuck. How the fuck boss what? Boss bees nuts. People who abuse people have a record of abusing people. You know what I'm saying? And people who threaten suicide has a record of suicide or mental abuse. He doesn't have a criminal history of abusing women, but she has a history of lying. Trey Songz is proof of that to me. She said she's going to go to court. She didn't go to court. That's proof of another. She lies. She said sexual intimidation. That don't mean nothing. That's a lie too, because you can't quantify a sexual intimidation. That can mean anything. That's a vague term. That's some shit white people do. He doesn't have a history of depression or suicide. And there are no other women coming out saying he abused them or beat them up either. I mean, it's a bitch saying that, oh, he made me get an abortion. We all made bitches get abortions. We all did that. You bitches get abortions anyway, so that bitch, shut the fuck up. That don't hold no weight. Nigga, you can't accuse somebody of abuse without proving it. You haven't proved that he's an abusive person. Accuse his brother of being abusive. That don't got nothing to do with him. You can't, because even if his brother was abusive, that don't make him abusive. If my brother killed somebody, doesn't make me a murderer. If my brother robbed the bank, like, nigga, I'm a criminal. My little brother's not a fucking criminal, and that's my younger brother. So whatever I do, he should do. Y'all saying anything, it don't fucking make sense. There's no history of domestic violence. There's no history of motherfucking suicide or threatening. This bitch is lying. To me, if I had to judge it in a way, she lied before, and I feel she's lying now. Because when you lie once, you lie again. And if you fucking target a black man and never a white man, you're suspicious to me. Especially when you're a swirler. Bad wench, I can't. Because you a bad wench, you praise white people, and you demonize black people, seems to me. Bad wenches always do that. Like, swirlers always do that. And that's that Cynthia G shit. This guys can't fuck a bitch like that. Now, once you cry wolf, I can never believe you. Once you cry wolf, anything you say from there forth, like, I just can never believe you. If I can remember, I thought Trey Songz was, R. Kelly and Golden Shower and Kiki Palmer. I can't find it, so it's not proof. But if you remember that, tell me, because I could have swore Kiki Palmer neighbors knew Trey Songz' name. Could be wrong. Cause my mind do that sometimes, but I thought that he was, Golden Shower and Kiki Palmer and all that. Now I mean, something went wrong. Now she's sour. She threatened to sue him, never went to court. She threatened to do all this, and then she was saying the nigga was sexual intimidating her.
The whole allegations and speaks up.
You and Trey Songz had like this whole thing as well, and you called this sexual intimidation.
What does that mean, Kiki Palmer? What is sexual? See, this is a white talking point. That's not nothing she made up. That's a talking point she took for somebody from the 70s, 75. I think it was an Asian or a white woman who coined that phrase, and she brought it up in 2017 to victimize and destroy Trey Songz. I don't know why they picked Trey Songz, but she was acting like she ain't want to be in video. Bitch, all you do is be in videos. All you do is make corny videos.
You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. Link up. I'm about to link up.
Then you had a song called Bottle Up, just like Trey Songz. So this bitch is just, my nigga, I don't get how anybody, first of all, I don't believe no woman anyway. I'm gonna give you a history of why I don't believe no woman. When I was young, I seen a movie called Rosewood. This white man was beating the back out this white woman. He left, and he beat her up. He left. The husband came. See what happened? A nigger burnt the whole town down in Rosewood. Hung niggas. It was a big war. Most racial riots in America was started because a white woman said something, lied on somebody. Right? That was one thing. When I was like 9 years old, I went to DC to the Black History Museum. And I seen the image of Emmett Till, and they made us like, they really beat us in the head like a white woman lied on him. I was like, damn, it was so fucked that he was so young. A white woman lied on him. Got him beat really bad. And after that, I started seeing the Maury show. Oh, you are not the father. You are not the father. You are not the father, right? Then growing up, seeing my mom lie about my father. I didn't grow up in an abusive household. I seen my father beat my mom one time because she fucked the Christmas money smoking crack. One time. right? I seen my grandmother was telling me my grandfather was abusive my whole life, right? But she rest in peace. She died alone. He's still married. She got married a couple of times, but she was alone. He's still married happily. So is he abusive, or was she just hard to deal with? My grandmother's a G. She's a beast, right? There is no one I grew up with, mother, that's really respectable. Besides my man Curtis Rogers. His mom's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure I can say about Miss Barber. She was a great mom. There are exceptions to the rules, but I'm talking this majority of women I've seen, even white women, like my man John Wife, right? I had John on the podcast, white dude. The nigga was rich. She was nothing. She was waiting tables and shit. She came from like a trailer park. He came from wealth. She forced him to marry her, right? She didn't want no kids. He had kids by her, right? Had kids by her. She ain't like giving no sex after that, right? Got a job. She was making nothing. She had a real good job. She started making money. Took John's house. Oh, yeah, she fucked her balls. And when John was in rehab, she sold all his guns as she emptied his fucking account. Sold all his guns before he came out because John was going to kill that bitch. Divorced him, kicked him out. Now she's living happy ever after with a heroin addict, right? I can name you so many stories, even my baby moms, right? She said I hit her when she was pregnant. There was no proof of that. I copped out to it because, you know, my lawyer fucked me over the first time. But there was no proof. I could have beat that in trial, but I ain't know that, but I was only 19. She just lied to him. She just lied for no reason. I seen so many women, every time a woman get mad and call the cops, even if she telling the truth, she's going to add extra shit. Emotions, she don't give a fuck. She want vengeance. Women love karma. And they'll say anything when they mad. It don't gotta be. I ever seen my daughter lie say I was a deadbeat dad. When every Christmas, every birthday, even though I was in prison, she had a budget. You know, my daughter had $2,500 since she was like every Christmas, every birthday, every whatever, $2,500. You gotta dance. I got $2,500 for you. She never spent it all, but I kind of like my daughter's kind of like she never spent it. But like that's when I seen her. We had an argument. She's gonna be a deadbeat. Everybody's going, what the fuck you talking about, Curtis? Shut the fuck up, your father, nigga. I wish I had a father like me. Anyway, I just seen so many women lie. They just constantly lying. It's hard for me to believe any woman is saying anything. First of all, I don't believe no man anyway. I think everybody's lying. You got to show me. So Kiki Palmer put out these pictures, right? First of all, let's go back. She said she was being abused for 2 years. So before you was pregnant, you was being abused, but you had a baby by this nigga, right? Right? So women who get abused be kind of scared to fuck with the men. They be kind of quiet. It's kind of hard for them to leave. This and the third. She did that shit with Usher without fear. She got some backlash. She got backlash. I got to be bad for business. So she turned the tables. And then Kiki Palmer mom get involved. What the fuck was that?
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff. But this is I can't help myself.
I would have never guessed her mom looked like that. I thought Angela Bassett was the bitch mom for years. I never thought she came from that. So literally the bitch acting all crazy, and not her mom could be her future. She could be dressed like, she could be shaped like that one day. I mean, if her dad must got some strong ass motherfucking features and some genes, my nigga. That nigga genetics is strong. So how could you fuck a potato and produce that? That shit is insane. He gotta be a handsome motherfucker. No. he gotta be a fine motherfucker to produce some shit like that. To produce a Kiki Palmer with some shit like that. He gotta be a fine motherfucker. Pause. I ain't mean to fuck pause, my nigga, but you know the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't know Kiki Palmer was half potato. I ain't know Mr. Potato Head was her mom. Like, we gotta give her father. Who the fuck is this? Her father must look amazing. This must be a handsome. You know how fucking handsome you gotta be to breed with Kiki Palmer mom to make Kiki Palmer, nigga. Like, yo, I breed dogs. Now, I'm not calling a bitch a dog. I would never call no bitches dogs. My mother raised you better than that. But what I'm saying is, when you breed dogs, the genes you gotta to make a fucked up dog with a good dog to produce good puppies. That dog has to be extraordinary. Now, like I said, I'm never calling a bitch a dog. I would never do that. I would never call Kiki Palmer a dog. That's disrespectful as fuck. Now, I know what y'all saying. He came to our house, yada yada, had a restraining order. It could be true, right? But there are many reasons. And first of all, the whole still picture thing, that could have been them acting, that could have been them wrestling, could have been them playing. It could have been he just restraining her. It could have been, I only see him hitting her. It could have been him just restraining her. It doesn't tell the whole story. She She could have been sending nigga pictures. She could have activated him, set him up to come there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't hard to set a man up because first of all, they act like you're not supposed to hit women. Like we don't got emotions. Like women can just say anything, do anything, and we don't supposed to do nothing to them. That's insane to me. That never made sense to me. That in the Bible never made sense to me. So you mean to tell me this woman could do anything to me and I ain't supposed to do nothing to her? She could spit on me, she could hit me, and I'll do nothing to her. There is no reason to turn to these women. I don't believe in abusing women at all. Shit, nobody abuse nobody. Even you're supposed to abuse kids, but you're supposed to discipline a kid. Things come with discipline. For thousands, if not millions of years, men been disciplining women. This is all new. We can't discipline our women. Now they out of control. If you kill the predators, the goddamn prey will run rapid. They go to cats away, you have a rodent infection. Like the ecosystem is not equal. I like that's ill. The ecosystem is not equal. We're taking all the disciplines away. So there is no checks for these balances. If a woman act up, she should be disciplined. And the law should discipline us. But see, with feminism and with clout, social media, and the ability to lie, to get people on your side for sympathy, it's at an all-time high. Kiki Palmer went to a video shoot and act like she wasn't at a video shoot. Only during the Me Too movement. Once the Me Too movement stopped, her Me Too shit stopped too. Like, how many women call rape just to find out the men ain't raping? How many women? How many women get men killed for lying, saying a man did something that he didn't do? The whole Trey Gangsta 60 shit is over a woman. How many things that involve women that just make things bad for men? I had an argument with my man Leo yesterday, right? I told him, yo, all mothers are bad mothers if they're single mothers. Now, I want to put this in context. Some things aren't their mother's fault, so I'm not talking about widows or like fuck niggas who lie to women. I'm talking about women who just are assholes and bitches to these niggas, but not every woman. That's not about every woman. I'll put that in context. Some things are not the woman's fault. There are good women, but other than that, yeah. What you mean? I said something worse than that. I said all women who don't have husbands or men in the house with the kids are bad parents. What you mean? I said, think about it. Think about your mom. He thought about it. He didn't say nothing. I said, think about my mom. I started naming a bunch of people moms, and because he was like, I was like, am I wrong? He said, I ain't saying you wrong, but I ain't gonna say you right. Because think about it. So first of all, women have to choose men. So the reason why I say that mothers without men in the house are bad mothers, with the exception of a few rules. I ain't talking about widows. I ain't talking about men who abuse women and their children. And I ain't talking about losers. I'm talking about this normal, balanced men who do what they got to do for the children. First of all, a woman got to pick the man. So she pick a wrong man, that's on her. Bad decision. But she still could be a good mother with exception. Because there are good mothers. But I'm saying generalization. Usually a woman want housing. Can't have a man in the house. She's a dot. She had accident babies. She's mentally imbalanced. She's fucking crazy. She's not compatible with men. She's live an alternative lifestyle, which is bad for the kid because the kids need balance. Kids need balance. Kids need fathers. Like a kid need a mother. Like kids need men to show them examples and keep them balanced when the mothers are tyrants. You know what I'm saying? So if a man's not in a house, that reflects the woman's bad decisions, don't you think? If a man's not in a house, that reflects the woman's bad decisions. Men should be in a house. Men should be fathers. If you start being for being a father, when you want to be a father, when it's a bunch of niggas who ain't shit and a bunch of women who wish they fucking kids have fathers, or it's kids who wish they have fathers, bitch, you're a bad mother. That's a bad decision, and it's selfish, and it's immature, and the kid's gonna pay for it in the long run. You might not see it now. You might think you're getting your revenge. You might think you have the power, but in the long run, your kid is gonna pay for it. He's gonna be insufficient in some way because he's not balanced. Too emotional, he's gonna be too feminine, or too fucking weird. Men don't really choose women. I mean, we could act like we choose. I mean, women can like us. So when women like us, we could choose them. But for the majority of other things, like women can just show their ass on Instagram, get famous people, talentless. All these talentless women on Instagram, TikTok, all they gotta do is show their ass to get instantly thousands of followers. It's so hard for men to get followers. Especially when you're not popular, when you're not a producer, when you're not a rapper, you're not a kingpins don't get on, but when you're not like a scammer, when you don't chase clout, when you're on the low, men don't really get that much choices on social media. You gotta work hard for it. You gotta really earn it. A woman could just come on first day, boop, put the camera up, turn around, jiggle their ass, do a little dumb dance. These women are talentless, but men, nigga, we up there like them niggas. We like women. We follow women, right? It's so easy for a woman to get attention, even wealth now, because social media make it easy for them. There's no more talent. There's no more talent. So with that being said, women have the advantage. Now Kiki Palmer is more special because she never got with somebody who was equal to her or better than her. She ain't stupid. She bred down. She never got married. She didn't marry nobody. No one really married Kiki, but she bred down. And now when I say bred down, it means she's just left. Doesn't mean she's worth more, like, you know, genetically, or like, you know, just she has more money, more clout. So that means something. So that means she's down. Artificial money and artificial clout means something today. So that being said, she had a kid, but some of less status. Now, she accused him of being verbally abusive and being cold and distant, right? This nigga has nothing. She can make him feel so small. Like, think about her flexes on this nigga. Oh, you don't got this? He got this. I could be with him. I could yada yada yada. I used to be with this actor. I used to be with this rapper. I was on this boat. I was on this plane. You ain't yada yada. Like, think about the abuse. Like, see, when women have the upper hand, women are abusive, B. Like, women will make a nigga feel so small. They will target your insecurities, especially when we know what you're insecure about. Oh, nigga, women are relentless. Kiki Palmer's no exception to the rule. And she's a feminist. She hate misogyny. She hate misogyny. I can understand that. You know, misogyny is like, you know, it's when men kind of like prejudice towards women, right? So she bred down. I could just imagine the insecurities she makes them feel for not having. When men don't have money, or when men are not above their woman, she has to be the abuser in this relationship because she has all the cards. Ike abused Tina because Ike was the show. Ike had everything before Tina. He was famous before Tina. He had the money. He was a producer. He wrote the music. I can see why Ike abused her. If he did that, I don't think he abused her. I think he just disciplined her.
Stop you. I know where you're going. Okay, with all of this, if you look at Tina, you see any of those scars? She said I broke her jawbone. If you ask a doctor can tell you, if I broke her jaw, no way is she going on stage.
You admit that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad. Looking sad with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude.
I think he just, you know, every once in a while, you know, pop, you know what I'm saying, you know, boom, 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 Ike shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not really abuse. Abuse is when you do it for no reason every damn second. Like, let's say, like, and Kiki used this to her advantage too. Let's say if he hit her twice. He hit her twice, right? Let's say he did hit her. Let's say he did abuse her, but only twice out of 2 years. Is that really abuse? Is that really abuse? Out of 2 years, you hit a woman? Is that abuse? Now let's say she have video of her doing some foul shit, but we don't see the foul shit she did to make that she activated to get abused, right? One time he could hit her, but she could say he always hit me because there's no other context. All we got is a small thing, and that's when you could mix a lie. See, if you smart, you can mix a lie real good when you have a little bit to run with. Like if she has him on camera hitting her twice, he could say hit me all the time. But this is where the contradiction come in. If he abused you all the time, you should have been left. Why would you with him? If you was abusing him before you was with him, why you have a kid by him, Kiki? It doesn't make sense. People don't stay with people. Some people do. Some people like being abused a little bit. But for her to say that, I just don't see him being. To me, he was a simp. He was simp. He was a puppy dog. He was respectable. He wanted a relationship. He wanted a family. She's a modern woman. All she wants is the bag. She don't need a nigga.
I'm hood and I'm bougie. Sing it. I don't need a nigga. Only thing I need is a bag.
Oh yeah. She don't need a nigga. You didn't her goofy ass video. She got a bunch of goofy videos. She's so goofy. She's so. To me, she's always Nickelodeon and corny. She's always gonna be corny to me. Like I don't get, but she's corny, yo. She's corny, and I don't like the fact that she's out playing my nigga Trey Songz, and it's another nigga she's trying to break down. This for she could get sympathy, she could get attention, so she could get attention for. I bet she got a book coming out. What's up with these bitches in these books and people breaking up for books? It's like everybody in Hollywood want to break up and write a book or want to have a like. It's like this is a new promotion thing now. Breaking up relationships is a new promotion. You want to get some attention? Make somebody break up. Like, why is Kiki Palmer breakup is so fucking mainstream? I'm clout chasing myself because this is a hot topic, and I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm about to get on it. I need some views, but my thing is, who gives a fuck about Kiki Palmer's relationship, really? Like, she's not an A-list celebrity. She's like a C-list celebrity. Now, granted, congratulations, she is successful, but like, she's not even, her music's not popping. She don't got, I can't name another movie besides A Killer and the Bee. She's the same with Megan Good. It's the same with all these other women. Like, these women just, like, my nigga Pooh said, after today, he was like, yo, I don't want a woman no more. For now, I'm just pay for pussy to get what I want. It's better to pay for pussy and just to get what I want. No marry him, no kids. Just pay for pussy and just move on. Because all we want is sex anyway. So all woman is good for is sex. I was like, nah, they good for babysitting too. He was like, they ain't even good at that. Like, fathers are better. I say, yo, fathers are better, but you need women to watch the kids while the man is providing. He was like, nah, fuck that. But men are better parents. I think Kiki Palmer used him just to have a kid because she's really bisexual and she likes women. So she could get tired of dick. So she don't really need it. That's why she's not really married, because she has so many options, too much money. She thinks she's still young. She got by the time she's 40, 37, 38, she'll start settling down a little bit. But she's in her prime. In her mind, men are better fathers. Men are better parents than women. That's the statistics. That's just the facts. And men are more committed. How can I prove this? Let's put up 2 gay relationships. 2 gay men, 2 gay women, right? Relationships. Lesbians and a gay man, right? Lesbians break up 70% of the time. Men stay together 70% of the time. So when men and women, marry and break up, who you think is the cause of the breakup? Usually the woman. Women file for divorce like 81% of the time. Men don't file for divorce. So it's evident that the women are the problem. And also the problem is we let women make too much money. We give them too much education. We praise them too much. We praise women for nothing. Women just get praised just for shaking their ass. I'm tired of seeing women twerk. That shit is, I was in the gym. I seen 3 pussies in the gym who I didn't even ask. I didn't want to see them. The woman was beautiful, but why I made her work out. Why are you not wearing no drawers and around me and your whole cooch is showing? Now, if I was to say something about it, I'll be sexual harassing her. I don't get away from me. You know what I'm saying? And they be doing it's just women do too much and get rewarded for nothing. Women get rewarded for the same things men get punished for. They could lie. Nobody cares about them. They get sympathy for lying. They could keep a man from. How you keep a man from his child? Like all these men all these women who claim that they baby father ain't shit. How you mad at that man for coming and get his kid? Who are you to say no? No, you can't take him. Why? Because you mad at something, bitch? I don't get it. I'm gonna get my channel banned. Somebody told me women are toxic. It's not me. Somebody said women are toxic. I'm starting to see it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like women are, they're mean. They call the cops on you. They call their brothers on you. They call their fathers on you. They call the homeboys on you. It's just out of control. Kiki Palmer's out of control. I don't believe nothing she said. Even them small little clips, that don't prove enough. Show the whole context. Show your phone. Why you take your phone? Like, what'd you say to get him? It just don't make no sense to me, man. And shit, no man abuse women. But I can understand the Ike Turner. I can understand disciplining them. I can understand disciplining the woman. I'm listening. If you with me, best believe the discipline is happening. I don't care. And I never abused a woman in my life. Ask my baby moms. Ask my ex. Nigga, I can still get with my baby moms. My ex hit me up. I ignored her because she ain't shit. I was a good nigga in a relationship. It's just like that. I'm not here to bash women. Let's be clear. I'm not trying to bash women. I'm not trying to bash Kiki. Because Kiki could be telling the truth. There's a possibility. There's a small possibility she could be telling a whole truth. But how often do women tell the whole truth? How often do women get abused and mad and not exaggerate? He did extra. So you mean to tell me she ain't add no extras to the argument, to the statement? So you mean to tell me he was mad because she had a picture in her phone? When they first met, how many pictures was you showing him anyway? So he's mad now, you with him. So that made no sense. So you showed him a picture, he got mad at you and abused you 2 years ago. When you first got him, you were sending him all types of pictures and videos. So he's mad about a picture, not a video? Nah, what happened was you probably seen a video of you and somebody else. Or you probably seen a video of you and somebody else. Probably seen a video of you, know what I mean? No homo, but you probably think about it, my nigga. Why would I be mad at my girl for showing me a picture of her in a bikini if she's my girl? I would get mad at her for being in the picture with somebody else, showing another nigga in a bikini, sending pictures in the history. You see a picture? He wasn't mad at it was online or nothing. She said this is a lie. She showed him a picture of her in a bikini while I was together, and he got that don't make no fucking sense. Then she said he was saying shit to the baby. The baby's 8 months. What he say to a baby? He was calling her names in front of the baby. These women are crazy. Do you know women fuck in front of their kids? Yo, right? I done fuck a few niggas' baby moms. And nigga might have been fucking mine too. The same exact way. Why the babies, them chairs they rocking, so I was fucking this. And the baby was in the chair just looking at me and shit. I'm like, yo, bitch, fucking her and shit. I was like, yo, stop. So what happened? I said, you gotta turn your baby around. Man, you gotta turn him around. I said, no, why? I wanna watch him. I said, no, bitch, we can't be fucking in front of the baby. I don't fuck bitches with the baby on the bed. This ain't my baby. It's another nigga baby. I just can imagine I was in jail what my baby mom was doing. I can't, nigga, this gonna get, yo, niggas didn't want to tell me about baby moms, right? I was in jail. Going to the movies and that nigga hold my daughter. That's not a reason for 187. I don't know what it is. To me, it's justifiable homicide. And I'm not promoting no violence, but is there such thing as justifiable domestic violence? Could it be a thing as justifiable? Why is no law saying things are justifiable? Why is there no justifiable domestic violence? Think about it, right? You would go to jail for 187 and then your wife, and you should go to jail for that. But if you do it in the heat of passion, like say if it's a man, you walk into your wife and she's getting banged out, you do something, you get like 5 years for that because it's a crime of passion. And in some states, if a woman hits you, they both go to jail, right? But why is there no law that's justifiable domestic violence? It's always domestic violence, but why is it never no self-defense or like how do we let women go this power? Don't men make the laws? Like if I was a man, I'd be going, listen, some things is justifiable. Some things I can understand. It's some things you're not going. It's some things I would never agree with a woman. I would just never agree with a woman. A woman should be subordinate to a man, not equals. None of that. I don't care how much money. How are y'all equal? She said be with that man. But we don't live in a logical society. We live in a society where woman is like they can sleep around. They can just pick and choose. I like you for this. I like you for this. I give you some pussy, but I'm gonna marry him. Or I like your sex, but I like his image. I was fucking this chick, right? Fucking her brains out. But she wanted to marry a nigga who believe in God. Shit, it's just weird. So you ain't gonna marry me because I don't believe in God, but your mom saying I'll make a perfect husband. You wanna know your mom, and then you fuck with another nigga who end up not like me, bitch? This is crazy. My nigga, I got so many stories of women that my channel get shut down if I just told the truth. If I just told y'all I would really, my nigga. Dr. Dre and Snoop had a song called Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks. Were they lying? Were they lying? I see a bunch of, Theo foes. There's a lot of tricking going on. OnlyFans, they tricking. They soliciting on Facebook, soliciting on Instagram, Skip the Games is soliciting, legally soliciting on Skip the Games. They have Backpage. There's so many avenues so women can sell vagina. Right now in New York City, because of the immigrant invasion, the illegal immigrant invasion, it's a bunch of women just selling coochie like damn goddamn Tijuana or goddamn Bangkok. You get this $40 is a real thing. You really can do something for $40. That's a real thing. I ain't making this up. Women are crying wolf a whole lot. Pretty soon, most men be like me. That's why you get the red pill, which I don't agree with. You got Mag Talman going their way. You got Passport Bros. American women are really, really, really. That's why births are down, man. That's how population is growing, because it's hard for men to be with women genuinely, because they lie, they clout chase, they could cheat, and the law protect them. Their family protect them. Nobody hold them accountable. So if we hold a woman accountable, things only get worse if we don't hold them accountable. Kiki Palmer's not being held accountable to the truth. She's not. She lied on Trey Songz. I'm gonna say this: free R. Kelly. I don't believe R. Kelly did nothing wrong. I don't believe he had sex with a minor. I think they Me Too'd him. I think they lied. They lied on Bill Cosby. They lied on Tupac. They lied on Mike Tyson. They lied on Michael J. They just be lying on black men. They just be lying. He's not even a black American. This nigga, I really don't give a fuck about him. But it's just so it's like this. This is how I see things. I'm on my business. What y'all do don't concern me. But if you do it to him, you could do it to me. And if people agree with what you're doing, that means society is not right. It has to be some resistance. I'm resistance. I'm the devil's advocate. I don't believe it. Okay, you show me a picture, show me the video. And show me all the evidence. What's his side of the story? We just want to believe a woman's side of the story? Nigga, never take one side of the story of no argument. Even if it's me. If I'm saying something, nigga, get the other side of the story. I should be held accountable too. People should, everything I say, somebody should be able to fact check unless they die. Like my Aunt Bug, a lot of things I could say it, and I don't want to say it because only he could verify certain things. So a lot of things I just keep my mouth shut because it can't be verified. But most things I say, it can be verified by somebody. I say my nigga so they exist. I can say this happened. I could prove it. I could bring it. But we allow women to just accuse men. Think about Johnny Depp and his wife, Amber Heard, what she was accusing him of. All types of shit. His name was Mud. She done made his name so fucking bad that he done lost movie deals. He done lost all types of shit. And come to find out, she was fucking Elon Musk. She was fucking the other actor, not so known as Johnny Depp, in his house, in his condo. She was shitting on his bed. She was abusing him verbally and physically. And come to find out in court, it all came out. This nigga Johnny Depp was a good, solid guy. Think about Jada and Will. No matter what Will did or what we think he did, we think he's a homosexual. That's his business. And we ain't homosexual bashing up here. But rumor has it that he did something to Quincy Jones. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. That's none of our business. But whatever he had to do, he did it. And he took under a B-list celebrity. As a wife, Jada Pinkett is a B-list celebrity. Without Will Smith and Tupac, she would have had no movie roles and nothing to talk about, really. What does she do? She sits on him. She is abusing him publicly. Every chance she gets, she's abusing and accusing him and just is making a mockery of him. A good black man. Well, who we perceive to be, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors, but it's only public perception. He appears to be a great black man. Is she grateful? No. Does she respect him? No. She keep bringing up Tupac. Tupac ain't give a fuck about Jada Pinkett Smith. Let's be clear. He was fucking Jasmine Guy. He was fucking Sally Richardson, who was in the same movie, Jada Pinkett, and Low Down Dirty Shame. That bitch was bad. I don't know what her, and that bitch was super bad. He was fucking Madonna, fucking Vivica Fox, fucking all them porn stars, fucking all the porn stars at his time, who was the prime porn stars. We know he fucked Faith Evans. Everybody knows that. He was smashing Yo-Yo, smashing Rosie Perez, smashing Left Eye. He was smashed. He was ducking Monica because she was too young. He had to duck Aaliyah because she was too young. He smashed Whitney Houston, and Bobby knew it. He was fucking Henry Hartley in front of her husband. Tupac doing players. He was doing all types of player shit. Even in high school, Tupac was dating Tupac went to prom with a white woman, not Jada Pinkett, and Tupac was smashing the white woman's best friend. Tupac ended up, you don't sit here and think that Tupac wanted to marry Jada Pinkett. This bitch is lying to her kids, got her kids saying that, oh, Tupac want to marry my mom. Tupac never wanted to marry Jada. He could have had her. He could have had her. He had so many options. Tupac was fucking everybody in 8 months. Tupac is the GOAT when it comes to smashing Hollywood bitches. Biggie had a song called Dream, smashing a R&B bitch. Tupac really was doing that shit. And for her to go on these fucking tours and balance Will Smith about Tupac got Will Smith in this nigga's shadow. It's bad enough Independence Day was for Tupac. It was bad enough Quincy Jones favorite Tupac and Kadada Jones was dating Tupac. Good thing Tupac did die. Will Smith wouldn't have a shot if Tupac was alive. It'd been over. Women just be lying, making niggas feel bad. Good niggas ruining good niggas. Can we trust somebody with homosexuality? Wasn't that not once upon a time mental illness? and what only stopped them from being a mental illness is the pressure of the infamous LGBTQ, the pressure and the money and the influence of them. If they didn't have the pressure and influence, would that still not be a mental illness? Is that normal in the wild? I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to get blocked, but